Welcome everybody to the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign. This is the first of the 3 campaigns if you don't count the Nova Covert Op mission packs. And we are going to be going through this in the next couple of weeks on hard difficulty. So what I want to do here is I have already completed the campaign before multiple times on the difficulty hard, and I'm going to make a new campaign and set that to hard. Now, these are very accurate with the descriptions. If you haven't played much StarCraft, you might want to do some casual. If you have some experience playing strategy games, you might want to play some normal. And if you are a StarCraft veteran, play hard. Brutal is if you are ridiculously good. There's a huge gap between hard and brutal, and a huge gap between normal and hard. Casual and normal, not too big of a difference there. But I'm going to let you guys figure out which one you guys should be playing. Now, if you haven't played StarCraft before and you don't even know what it is basically just a real-time strategy game where you gather resources, you make an army, and then you fight someone else, or in this case an AI, because it is a campaign and you're playing through doing different objectives. I'm going to be playing on hard because I have played StarCraft before, and while I'm not amazing at the game, I do have strategies that can get you through hard mode even if you have not played much StarCraft. If you have not played any StarCraft before, if you watch these videos, you will probably be able to make it through the normal campaign without having to go to casual first. So I'm going to hit OK and get this started. There's going to be some cinematics, and I'm going to let these go.
Never really knows himself. Until his freedom's been taken away. I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
Prisoner, step forward onto the platform.
Convict 626. Murderer. Pirate. Traitor. Today, you go free. But, as you'll soon learn, even freedom has a price.
Combat suit sealed and locked.
You'll carry your prison with you. That armor will be your new cell. Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory. And all its horror. Mr. Findley, your freedom awaits.
Hell, it's about time.
And in other news today, Emperor Arcturus Mengsk held a press conference commemorating the end of the so-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real. But instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this Dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds and stolen vast amounts of civilian weapons and armament. This criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
Backwater Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
Alright, so that was the first cinematic, and then there was a cinematic before the mission. There's a cinematic before pretty much every mission. I believe it actually is every mission, and after a lot of the missions. So that's how most of these videos will be structured. You're going to watch a cinematic before the mission starts, and then I'll play through it. I'll leave a little skip to the mission part, and then you guys will be able to watch me play through. Now, there is some strong language in this game, not much, but there is some. And there is a little bit of gore, not much, but there is some in the cinematics. So if you are not okay with that, then you probably should not watch this series. Just a little warning.
Adjutant, what do you got for me?
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations on Marsara. The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Mengsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship. All right, boys. Let's show the locals they don't need to fear the Dominion.
The campaign is very good about making sure that you know how to play the game before they throw you into things, so this first mission does not require any resource management. It's just having the units and learning how to control them. You can select them by making a little box, kind of like how you select things normally in like a Windows desktop, and you just right click to move around. You can hit A to attack move, and then when your units find any enemies, they will attack them. So that's using A and then left clicking to attack move. I want to keep Jim in the front because he has the most health, but I do want to keep the other units close by because there is unit collision. See how they're all like running into each other here and they can't walk on top of each other? If you have them far away from each other, it can be very hard to get all of your units into the right place to shoot. So let's walk up and start shooting. And notice how I did that was I was shooting, then walking, then shooting, then walking. That's because of the animation here. I'll be able to show it to you after I watch this for the holoboard.
Watch on your neighbors. Dissent will only slow our progress.
Commander, destroying the Dominion holoboards will help incite rebellion against the Dominion.
Alright, so let me have my units stand a little bit farther away. Now watch this. Jim's gonna shoot first, and then they all start walking closer, and then they're able to shoot. However, if you do something like this, then they'll all be able to shoot, and the animation doesn't go off, or the damage is dealt at the beginning of the animation, and because of that, you're able to cancel the animation early, like this. So shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move. You don't need to let that animation go all the way through.
My neighbors. My family. This is starting to look ugly.
Okay, checkpoint reach, so something's about to get
a large
activated.
Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special
Alright, now,
delivery.
since those are going down, I want to get in there and fight at the same time as those units that just dropped, so that I don't lose many of them, if any. And I didn't lose anyone, that's good. Because even a unit that has basically no health, like this one that has 3 out of 45 health, is still able to do the maximum amount of damage they would do as if it was at full health. So, they're very useful despite being low health. There are a couple more Marines back here, and then I'm going to destroy these hollow boards. Now I cut that one off early and it wasn't talking, but I will show you guys a lot of story going through this. That's why I show you guys all the cutscenes and cinematics.
This is bad.
Nothing up there, so we don't need to go there. We just need to head down this way.
Finally, there's the locals. You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site.
My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
We got a runner. They're shooting civilians. Move in.
So I'm going to move in here. Shoot all the Marines as they get close. I did just lose one of my guys, but that's okay. This is a relatively short mission. Gotta kill this thing because it has a gun on top of that truck. Yeah, very short mission. Just make sure Raynor does not die. Now he's at kind of lower health. I'm going to move him towards the back
I'll see to them.
with the other weak ones. I'm going to move up here, kill this
Marshal
sign.
Raynor. Been a while since we saw you around here.
Now you gotta wait. After they say, "We're with your raiders," then they'll all group up, and then you gotta walk forward, and then they will walk forward too. You can let them tank the shots, which is kind of a bad thing, I guess, letting the civilians tank the shots, but it's not that bad. Move in and try to kill these big flying things, they're called Vikings, before they land, because they can't shoot you when you're a ground unit while they're in the flying mode. Then you want to make sure all of your units are attacking to destroy this quickly.
I didn't think we could fight them, but we can.
Now you've got the weapons and the resources to do it. Remember, Mengsk can only control you if you let him.
Like I said, that's a very easy mission, and then here's the after mission summary. It tells you what achievements you got, which we'll be trying to get all the achievements that you can possibly get on hard difficulty, which some of them are difficulty specific. The point is, if you're playing on a harder difficulty than what the achievement requires, then you will be able to get it. So if there is an achievement that requires brutal, then we will not be getting those. And we did not liberate all the civilians because we let them tank for us, which is okay. So yeah, the mission in this one was pretty short because it's just teaching you how to use your units. It is not getting into the resource management part, which is very important. It is probably the most crucial thing to know how to do properly in all of StarCraft. So this was just a nice starter to get you into the game, to get you interested, and it basically just gave me a chance to show you guys how to do the attack moving thing, where you attack, move, attack, move, attack, move. So I hope some of you guys are interested in StarCraft, because it is a very, very fun game. It's good for teaching you how to do multiple things at once. It's very taxing on your brain if you're playing at a high level, which I do not do. I'm basically just going to be showing you guys how to get through the campaign very easily, because I am basically only familiar with playing through the campaign. And if nothing else, this gives us a break from Fallout 4 videos. But anyway, if you guys liked this video, then like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about StarCraft 2, the mission that we did today, or about technology in general. I would be more than happy to answer those for you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to learn how to tech.
I feel paralyzed.